Happy Saturday, guys. So last week I hit my weight loss goal of 2019. I dropped from approximately 230 pounds down to today I was 201. My goal was 205, which I hit last week. So did I lose 30 pounds? Well, the scale is 30 pounds lighter. However, it's not that cut and dry. Coming out of the holiday season with larger meals, high amounts of carbohydrates, as well as high levels of sodium, I was certainly holding a lot more water than I would normally be holding, which put me in the first week down 7 pounds. That was not fat loss, that was inflammation droppage. So that's about 20 pounds in 8 weeks, which breaks down to 2.5 pounds per week, which is a little accelerated, but not impossible. But what did I do? I gave myself a moderate caloric deficit. Then I performed 30 minutes of steady state cardio a day, kept my protein and carbohydrate intake high, and focused on weightlifting and keeping my strength as high as possible. Another tactic that I have recently integrated back into my approach has been intermittent fasting. Over the years, I have performed intermittent fasting multiple times, some with great instances of success, others not so successful. This time around, all I really did was delay my first meal of the day by 3 hours. I still took in coffee, water, BCAAs, and I stopped after supper and then brushed my teeth to ensure I took in no extra calories. I never work out in a fasted state. What I found works best for me is if I do take carbohydrates in before I perform any physical activity. It allows me to keep my intensity high, and I also believe it helps me preserve muscle tissue. In a caloric deficit, it's hard to keep high intensity for a long duration, so I separate my cardio from my weight training sessions to ensure that I keep as much muscle on my frame as possible. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. I ensure that I have food readily available at all times. So if I need to get my calories in, I'm going to go to the best option and not just the easiest option. My meals consist of a lean protein source accompanied with carbohydrates and vegetables. Through any preparation, seasoning is a must. Espresso Nice by Big Cove is a great spice to add to your meals. I find branched chain amino acids to be pretty important when I'm in a caloric deficit. I wanted to see exactly how they worked, so I cycled off of the branched chain amino acids. And what I had noticed that my recovery wasn't as good, my intensity in the gym wasn't as good, and the results I was seeing weren't as good. So when I put them back in, I definitely noticed an increase in all of those things. So I decided just to keep them in and that they're a very beneficial supplement to take in. This barbecue sauce is unreal. Get it at Supplement King. It's made in Nova Scotia, very low calories, and the taste can compare with any barbecue sauce that you can find in the store. After a snack, it's time to start the workout. So I started with seated hamstring curl, 4 sets of 15, really focusing on the contraction here, squeezing at the top, nice controlled tempo. This is great to warm up the knee joint, and it will help with performance later on. Leg extensions up next. Focal point here. Really hard contraction at the top of the movement. Nice slow eccentric on the way down. Really feel the quads working. Again, We're trying to get as much blood through the quad and the knee joint to make sure we're warming them up. So I'm not going that heavy here. Next up, back-loaded squats. We're looking for total activation of the leg here, and we're able to push this one's a little bit heavier to fully overload. Follow that up with 3 sets of front squats, really just looking for great range of motion and speed on the way up. Make sure we're fully contracting the quads and the glutes as we extend the hips. Higher volume, 3 sets of 15 for hip adduction. And then followed by hip abduction. And finishing with calves, so 3 sets of 12 on the seated calf raise. So guys, that was my morning routine and my leg workout. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on here. Love to help you guys out. Please like, share, and subscribe.